I have chosen 5 random Wonderkids from the top ones to see how they will develop within 15 seasons. Can they become world-class players?
No.
We have a goalkeeper, Elia Caprile, a defender, Antonio Silva, a wingback, Miguel Gutierrez, a midfielder, Arda Güler, and the star of this year's FM, Hendrik, as a striker. Let the simulation begin. Our first stop is 5 seasons in the future. We are going to have stops each 5 seasons.
We don't care.
We start with Elia Caprile, and what I can say is that he has developed. I think he could have developed even more, but he seems to be a reliable goalkeeper. He has moved to Fulham and plays in the Premier League, which is a good sign, and he did have decent seasons. Moving on, we have Antonio Silva. Being a Benfica Wonderkid already brings with it high expectations, which apparently Antonio has met. 15 or 16 in all important defending stats put him in pole position for becoming a world-class player. Oh, and he has just moved to Bayern München. He's still 23 years old, so let's see what the FM gods have in store for him. I don't know what to say. I guess he's alright?
I mean, it's alright.
He gives me the feeling that he's not yet there in terms of development, but he has moved to FC Köln, so let's see. Okay, now that's something. If we are to ignore the physical and the mental stats, Arda would be a beast. In his defense, I would say that he resembles James Ward-Prowse very much, at least in terms of technical stats. And we get to Hendrik, who looks disappointing. I'll not stay here too much, so let's turn the clock another 5 years on. Now yes, Elia Caprile looks like a very good goalkeeper. Not world class yet, but reliable. Antonio Silva looks like a beast of a defender, and surprisingly, he plays for Manchester City. I say surprisingly, as he signed for Bayern München 5 seasons ago. Yeah, I guess that we know what happened with Miguel Gutierrez. He doesn't look too bad, but he doesn't look too good, and the fact that he remained at FC Köln tells a lot about his level. The same for Arda Güler. He's not too bad, but not too good either. But to be honest, I would love to have a player like him in my squad. Very good set-piece takers are rare in Football Manager. And we get now to the star of the show, the player everyone talks about, Hendrik. Okay, in all fairness, he looks very good. Not world class yet, but given that he plays for West Ham, now speaks volumes about FM's opinion of him. Time? We get now to the last season of our simulation. Oh, the emotions, the anticipation.
We don't care.
Elia Caprile has declined slightly, but he didn't downgrade his level. He has been a top-flight goalkeeper his whole career, but clearly the game thinks it's time to retire. Well, this is what I would expect from a Wonderkid. It's almost unfair to be 33 years old and to have these stats.
This is why I have the successful that I have in longevity, because I take care of my body.
Bayern München, Manchester City and FC Barcelona. Over 300 games in his career at an average rating of over 7. This is indeed a world-class player. So, Miguel Gutierrez did move from FC Köln, but his stats didn't improve too much over time. He has started with a high potential, but to be honest, this is not how you would expect a Wonderkid to turn out as. Arda Güler didn't become a world-class player, but I have to admire his loyalty. 15 seasons at the same club. He has played more than 300 games and has an average rating of over 7. He may not be a world-class player, but I would be willing to give him a chance in my team. At the first glance, I would say that Hendrik doesn't impress me all that much, but after a deeper dive, I have to say that I'm wrong. If we do this magic, we can see it clearly. He may not be the striker everyone hopes for at the beginning of a save, but the stats tell another story. And with the ability to be a very good winger also, Hendrik does possess a unique potential. Now, after seeing 15 seasons of a simulation, can these 5 players develop to world-class level?
No.
I will add them here based on personal analysis. And there you have it. Lots more Wonderkids in the world of FM, these 5 players are just a small group. But you need to pay attention to not overspend on Wonderkids in your saves. So watch this video next to not end up like these poor teams.